Hello, hello. I should probably go fetch the dog first, actually. Oh my gosh. I should have done that first. Oh well. Back to silence. There we go. Welcome back. This is the afternoon stream today on Tuesday. As you can see, I'm drawing flowers because I need to have some flora in my world. And, you know, sorry, a little out of breath. I walked up the stairs. I need to start jogging or something. Anyway, oh no, that's not what I was working on at all. Okay. Let's see here. So I'm working on I'm actually working on the wallpaper, this thing. But I just wanted to see if I could do a little bit of this before people start showing up. It was scheduled, but it was also impromptu, so, you know, if it's just you and me, dear viewer, then, you know, you get to just sit here and chat, and you get to listen to all the strange things in my head, which is awesome. So, the reason why I'm actually, like, coloring these flowers is because my name is, they have, their names for the ladies are based around different kind of flowers. So, hey Dingo, welcome. And because of they name flowers and then they put a color to kind of like dictate. They would also color stuff, like they put their flower on their outfit. And other things. I kind of want a grayish. I want it to be lighter. There we go. Kind of like that soft, fuzzy kind of leaf. There we go. There we are. So, welcome to the stream, Dingo. I hope it finds you well. I hope we find you well. Let's see here. Then this one down here. Let's see here. I kind of want it to be more yellow. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, so there's a lot of like, the gentlemen of my name is, they take their names, from weather phenomenon, like the character Nur Tauti in the comic. Don't worry, the comic will be up sometime. His name, Nur Tauti. Nur means snow. Actually, no, Nur means soft, and Tauti means snow, which might mean either that he has a personality like soft snow, or that he was born during a soft snowfall. Either is possible. So I'm just gonna make these little ones. But I like having naming conventions. I have a lot of naming conventions. I wouldn't like force it on people, but it would make me very happy if people like abided by the naming conventions. Because then I'm like, shows you care. And of course, you know, there's always going to be that person who's like, there's not the thing that I wanted it to be. To which I say, sorry, we can't all have what we want. I'm just kidding, I don't usually say that. Don't usually. Oh, that came out weird. So this one is like in the water. This is the lotus flower. Let me just find that list of names. Let's see here. See, I put this on public, so I should probably have a chat visible on my thingy so that I can answer any questions that might come up. Let's see, let's go to my website where I have all my lore and all my information. I will go to Shireen, the Sharina, and there I will find the names. See here, you have, see, there's the bleeding heart flower. I'm gonna change a lot of these because these are descriptors for earth flowers, because I didn't have, gosh darn it, I didn't have my own flowers, and who knows, maybe these are probably inspired by earth flowers. I'm totally, most likely, that is a thing, but that one in the water is Aulhij, and it's also like, it's kind of yellowish, so you have he means yellow in Money Miss, so you'll have Aulhij. He would be her name if she had that name, if she like had that flower, and that flower would be like drawn onto her clothes, sort of to show that. See, I'm gonna put this, oh, this is perfect, it actually opened up in the fauna and flora one, so I'm gonna call this flora. See, this is at least 4 flowers, so 4 flowers, and I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm just gonna call this page 1. There we go. But this is not what you all probably came here for. You probably came here for let I just close down the image. You came here for the wallpaper, which I worked on a little bit extra this morning. Right now it's just shading, adding details, you know, stuff like that. I added some more stuff to the water. It's very bumpy water. I bet like Manos just has like bumps in the water to make that effect. I'm gonna say that that's why. I asked the previous chat if they could like if they could make a set call what kind of color they would have. I'd like to ask this chat as well. That would be fun. Ah, Dingo points out that it just has a rocky ground, and thank you. That's perfect. That's exactly what's going on here. So Sarcoa are these very colorful squirrel cats, or squirrel cat sheeps, depending on how fluffy they are. And it's a species that I made, along with a lot of other stuff. And they can come in very like fancy colors, like this one is in pink, and this one is green. This one here is like purple. This one has like, these two even have like 2 colors to their fur or pelt. And the only like rule I believe is that they come in like 3 different fur styles, which is you have, these are what they look, shaved and not shaved. Ironically, I do actually like draw the body before I actually put on a bunch of the fur. So you have this rougher style here, and then you have the fluffy style, and then you have the long hair style. And I asked the previous chat, hey, if you could make yourself a Sarcoa, would you like? What would it look like? Would it be rough style? Would it be long hair, or would it be fluffy? The skins are usually like different hues of skin color. They can be very pale, like this pink one, or they can be like dark, like this purple one, or also like extremely dark, like this yellow one here, which I think actually is the character Button, which belonged to a character in a older webcomic that I tried out, and this is Gile, and then this one doesn't belong to anyone. Let's see here. I'm gonna add a little bit of stuff on the. I'm gonna continue on this ground today. What? Capra is back to his old shenanigans, breaking down the door. Hello, Capra. It's good to see you. I wonder if I put on a thick accent, if that will be charming. I don't think so. But what is charming is that my favorite people, hint, a lot of people are my favorite people. Two of my favorite people just joined the chat, and that's super fun. The normal chat is over in Discord, for anyone wondering why there's no chat going on in YouTube. Why is this set to top chat? I just want it to be to live chat. In case someone does actually say something, I don't want to filter it. Let's see here. So, how are you two doing? Copra and Dingo. Oh, why are you so dark, buddy? Okay, this is way... See, I just need to put some fauna here. Because the river wouldn't be flowing on its own into nothingness. See here? There's usually grass on the sides of these sort of things. Oh my gosh! To everyone listening and watching, Capra is making a very long comic. I am looking forward to it because I actually want to read that comic. I know it's going to be scary, but Capra has a passion for making it, and I want to see it because I care and I like to see what my friends do. So I hope that you continue your comic, Capra. Please continue it. See, it's not that scary, says Capra. Okay, I feel safer now. Is it like Walking Dead scary, or is it more like Alice in Wonderland scary? Alice in Wonderland is not scary, probably. I'm sorry. I'm a scaredy cat. I'm a big scaredy cat. I think the only reason why I read JoJo's Bizarre Adventures was because Dingo was like figuratively holding my hand through the chat, going, "It's okay, Yali. You can stop if it gets too scary. You can skip the violent scenes." See here. I want to try and not make the grass too uniform, but I'm failing at that. Let's see here. I'm gonna add some more shade to that grass, but right now I just want to get the main texture out of the way. There we go, and now we can have some of this stuff. Because this is facing away from the windows up here. Let's see here. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to like shine that on the ground at some point, I guess. But not now. Ah! Dingo says that he practically forcibly made me read his favorite manga, a trend that he continues to do to this day. Luckily, he's lying. It was not forcible. He just kept talking and talking and talking about all the characters that in the end I just got, you know, curious, and I wanted to be on the same page, and I wanted to be able to relate. So I like started reading the manga. And also Dingo said that like, oh, this chapter here, this is a cool chapter, and I was like, oh well, you do have good recommendations, so I better give it a try. And then I did, and it was a lot of fun. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure was a lot of fun to read. I'm very sad that part 5 keeps getting delayed. I don't know if it's delayed or if it's just in production, but it kind of feels like it's being delayed, and it's kind of sad. I know there's a lot of memes about JoJo these days, but you know, please go read it. Don't just laugh at the memes. I know they're funny, but you know, give the manga its proper credit and stuff. So yeah. I still hope that I'm still nervous that muting on my mic is not actually muting. So I'm so worried that people are gonna hear me like just go gloop 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 whenever I drink water, which I do a lot. I drink a lot of water, and I'm talking, so you know my throat parches out. Let's see here. Let's see here. In the previous stream, I talked a little bit about how I colored underneath the water in order to make it look like Ginn is actually underwater, and we're seeing a little bit of that green shine up through the water. That was a lot of fun. Also, Dingo says that Rohan gave him depression 2K18. It is very sad not having the part 5 anime. It is very sad. It's a very fun part. It starts out with my favorite character from part 4, and then promptly drops him, which was smart because, you know, he was such a big character in the previous one, and it's just supposed to be like a transitional stage, like, hey, here's something you're familiar with, and then, woo, here we go, here's something new. You know, it's kind of like, you know, when your parents try and get you to try to eat something new, and they're kind of like, they mask it, not like something that, like, you know, is something different. Like, they wouldn't, like, you know, give you prunes and tell you that it's totally raisins, it's fine, you know, they wouldn't do that. But it's more like when your parents, they kind of like, you know, oh, you like this music? Well, you know, how about you try this music? And they transition you into like their old 80s music, and before you know it, you're kind of like hooked. You're hooked on old 80s music. Capra concurs that Rohan is the worst. It's the worst, boy. I'm not a big fan of Rohan. Rohan is kind of like overplayed. He's not that interesting of a character, so I kind of have a hard time like understanding like why he's getting so much stuff about him. I've been explained that he's sort of like a self-insert, and we all had that phase, but I would have expected someone with so much experience as Hirohiko to not have this thing where he's like, oh yeah, I'm totally gonna like, you know, do a self-insert, because there's a time and place for that, and then there's like, I'm not sure if this is like the right time anymore. Like, you had your teenage years to use your self-insert and stuff. I know I did. I actually took my name from a roleplay character that I used to have and play a lot as, and after a while I just started phasing her out, and I just took the name, and I was like, haha, this is me now. She can still be seen in the comic from time to time. If you know what to look for, you can see her. Let's see here. Just wiggling this line because, you know, nature is not made out of lines. I mean, from a distance, nature might look like it's made out of very neat, like, you know, horizontal lines and stuff, but up close, nature is just like, oh hey, we're We're not made out of lines. Not at least not organized lines, you know. That's more man-made, like fields and farm stuff. I'm talking backgrounds, of course. I'm not talking about bodies or the symmetry of a beautiful butterfly. Because of course they're symmetrical and they have, you know, like these very nice circles in them and such. Oh yeah, Dingo pulls up a good point. Maybe Araki didn't have a self-insert character until Rohan. It is very easy to get high, pardon the expression, it is very easy to get high on your own self-insert, because like, it kind of like, oh, I can like, you know, especially if people like the self-insert, and then suddenly you're like, it feels, because it kind of feels like they're like, it's like they like you by liking the self-insert. That can be a very dangerous ground to pop into, because you can just get stuck in a rut about like, you know, unless of course you're doing a biographical thing, which obviously JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is not. So it's very weird that he's like pulling all this stuff about Rohan when a lot of people just, you know, why am I saying Rohan? I can say Ruhan. I can say whatever the heck I want. Haha! The power of language is mine to command. No, that makes me miss Troll Hunter. Why did I do that? The power of Merlin. Let's see, I'm gonna have a little bit of a color shade here, because there's a lot of color coming from these glasses, and if you look at reference images, you see that walls and grass or items closest to a light source, they tend to be like, you know, they're kind of in the shadow of the light source. Does that make sense? Oh no, don't paint on the water. Spent a lot of time on that water. Water! Water! Yeah. Oh, I understand that you did, Kapra, but you should still go back and watch the episode with Rohan, because most likely they had Koichi? I think they had Koichi in them, and they had some very fun Mikitaka and Josuke fun and shenanigans in them. Is it Koichi? Sorry, it's just that I also have Komatsu from Toriko, so it's like, oh, all these K names, and then I'm Kiali, and it's like, who am I? Am I Koichi? Am I Kiali? Existential crisis. Let's see here. Why is there just a random piece of shade right there? Oh, that's weird. Let's see here. Just add a little bit of shade here. You might think that I'm doing a lot of work when I could just go into Photoshop and get a brush for this sort of thing. Like, oh yeah, I could just get a brush and stuff. Be like, nah. I'm not good at using brushes and making like the grass brush look like dynamic and fluid and like actually fits in where I'm using it. It usually looks very bad when I do it. Let's see here, a little darker. Just a little bit darker, just a hint more darker. Ah, okay. Good. Koichi. It's my favorite character. Did I just say that? I did. See. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do it up on this stuff though. some of it might actually benefit from having a little bit of a add all the darker stuff. Go. Wall trees. I need you guys to be a little bit grassier, because you know they weren't like put on top of this stuff. The grass grows around you, so it may not seem like a lot, but a lot of work actually goes into a lot of these wallpapers that I do. See, sometimes it's unnecessary, but like, yeah, this is kind of necessary actually, so it doesn't look really weird. Okay, this looks weird. Okay, there. There we go, and then we just put some, just so that like the tree looks like it's actually been here a while and the grass has had time to like grow around it. Let's see here. The trees are really wonkily shaded, but like I said in the last one, I kind of like it. Let's see, just gonna add some shade there, just so it doesn't become like too strong. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry if you heard that burp. Oh, thank you! Dingo complimented my trees. Oh, I appreciate that. I mean, who doesn't appreciate a nice compliment? Let's see here. In the previous one, I was talking about the trees and like what the trees might have been, and I like throwing this little headcanon around that the trees are actually previous Ishval, which are Isfair priests, because Mariamis, they bury their dead with a sapling, and the sapling takes nourishment from that from the dead body. And let's see here. Where are you? I'm gonna fuse you two because I don't need too many things going on. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see, I'm going to see if I can make this happen. Nope. First of all, this thing is fuzzy as heat. But yeah, the Ishval, I kind of like the idea that they would be, instead of like being buried with their families, they actually chose to like go the full mile and get buried with the Isfair that they were like priests for. This Isfair in particular being Beef Boy over here. Let's see, I'm not sure if I like these colors after all. I should do this on a separate layer. Let's see here. There we go. Just gonna pop a new layer there and then have a slightly smaller thing. Okay, so that's a very like typical one. They have diamonds on the trunk, so I'm gonna be mean and have like sort of diamond shapes. I'm not sure if I can pull this off, but that's what we test. That's why we test. But not Johnny test. We don't Johnny test stuff here. Or do we? Dun 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 dun. Let's see here. Okay, I'm really not liking that color actually. Gonna saturate it up a little bit and then grade down and then saturate it again because I want it to be a fresh green, so it needs to be a little bit saturated. Let's see, here we go. Let's see. Oh, that's like the opposite. Capra just sent a Johnny Test meme. I completely forgot about Johnny Test. I think I'm more used to Johnny Quest. I'm not sure if the two are related. Or if they're like... Oh my gosh, why do I keep doing that? Or if they're like completely separate. Let's see here. Gonna add some. Don't worry, this circle is not going after this bird whose name I'm going to change. Let's see here. Oh yeah, okay. Dingo says that they are completely separate. They just ride on the name similarities. Makes sense. Johnny Quest was so old. It was a strange Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Don't worry, I'm actually going to be coloring these in, don't worry about it. What the? What? What? Oh. Okay, this one? Okay, so this one needs to be fused down. Okay. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I'm gonna write this. I'm gonna call this thing leaves. Make like a tree. This tree doesn't look very healthy. It doesn't have a lot of branches, but I can try and give it some leaves at least. Maybe it will leave me alone. I'll show myself out. Let's see, I talked a little bit about it. This is just to catch up the other ones, so apologies that I'm sort of repeating myself. The berries, or the fruits on this one, they grow in clusters of 3, kind of like cherries who grow in 2. And they're medicinal, they help fever fall down. And the ones over on this side are called fruits of life. And I didn't want to just like have them be just stereotypical. Let's see here, where did you go? There you are. Yeah, okay. I didn't just want them to be stereotypical apples, but like I ran the risk of like making them look more like gourds now, but they're supposed to be kind of like golden pears with a fiery color design. And going back to the leaves, on this side, once I was actually good at trees, but now I don't look at freaking references, so this is what you get, kids. But yeah, I can imagine there are 3 edible herbs or fruits, something, 3 edible things in here. Of course, you can also eat the animals, but not if you're a muddy miss. You wouldn't eat the animals. You can't digest them. But there are like lots of edible plants in this place. I only outlined 3 of them. or outlined. I only like, you know, mentioned 3 of them and like actually made them stand out. I haven't like made anything else. Maybe I'll make like a thing that grows next to the oh, what's it called? Water. Yeah, that's the word. Let's see here. There we go. Let's see if this actually holds water. Not all of them holds water. Invert. I'll just do this. There we go. Put this one over here. This one down here. Yes, I'm making them blue leaves now. Ho ho ho! I am all over the place. See anyone up there? Yeah, there's one. It's always 1, 2, 3. None up here. I'm so proud of you. And by you, I mean myself. There we go. And then I just fill them in because I can. Oh, did I forget? Yeah, there's like a ton over here. A ton, and by a ton I mean what, 5 leaves. Yeah. So, let's see here. What else I can talk about and jabber your heads off with without getting into trouble. Let's see here. Here. Go. Then I'm going to do this, and then preserve opacity, and then I'm going to go and shape them. And this is not what actual, like in real life you'd see, like it would actually be like paler where the sun is shining through. But you know what, this is a cartoon, and I don't want people to like think that I'm gonna be like, ooh, hyper realistic at all. I'm gonna be like, you know, you can tell what the things are, but I'm not gonna like make it so detailed that people are like, oh yeah, I can totally tell that this is the that and that genus from that and that plant family. I'd rather have it be recognizable as leaves than anything else, so let's see here. You can see, looks like Dingo's biting something, but maybe chewing on it some more. So yes. What else can I jabber about, I wonder? Does anyone have any questions? Now I just need to wait for chat to catch up because I'm on a delay. Why on earth is YouTube on a delay? Like, I understand it for like Twitch and stuff, you know, like, oh yes, you don't want people to like, you know, snipe you on Overwatch based on, you know, seeing you in game. But How many people actually like stream Overwatch? Oh, what is it now? What did I click on? Oh yeah. No? No? Oh. Wait, what? But I am clicked on this and then... Oh. Wrong color. Yeah, ding dong. Let's see here. Hey, Lucky Ducky! How's it going? Here. I am drawing leaves. It's riveting. But not as riveting as this river. Let's see here. Actually, I don't know if riveting fits with rivers. That was a bad pun. Forgive me. Here. Let's see here. A little second. And I am back. Let's see here. There is a pupper on the floor and sometimes I need to bark at her. That's what you do with dogs, you bark at them. Let's see here. Okay, is this all colored now? Yeah, it is. Let's get some stuff on these things, whatever they are. Ooh, I like the cut of your jib. I can just go opacity. I can change it a little bit, tone it down, soften this, go closer. Everybody likes to tell me don't shade with black, which is perfectly fine with me. Sometimes I go like, you know, full on colored lines and stuff, but oh my gosh, no. Takes a lot of time. Also, on Earth are these pink. Oh, a lot of flowers and berries and stuff are pink because it attracts animals. Sometimes, I guess, it's like that with flowers. That's why the bees like them. I guess you could pretend that one of these are like a hidden Mickey. Oh, fix that one. A little bit too much shade. We don't throw too much shade in this hair grove, in this hair forest. Dun 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 dun. I am the Disney agenda. I even worked for the mouse at one point. Not in art. At all. Let's see here. Ah, here you go. Yeah, a little rascal. I don't know if these would be sour or sweet fruits, because they're obviously fruits since they're hanging on trees? Any fruit experts that can like tell me if that holds any water? Or any like who like to fancy themselves a fruit expert? I don't know. People are probably furiously googling right now. They are on trees, but technically strawberry is also a fruit apparently, and like banana is a berry, so. And pineapples grow underground, or something like that. It's really, really confusing. We're just gonna go a little bit dark on these things so that at least a little bit of a. This looks terrible. What am I even thinking about? Clearly not with my head. Let's see here. These are. I'm gonna name you. Berries. I wonder if we call them cherries because they look like berries. I don't know. Maybe not. See here. I want to have everything, but I can't. No. Why? Why is this so hard? There we go. Well, it's better than nothing. At least they don't look like they're just hovering on top. Oh no, I think the dog's gonna start barking. I think the dog's gonna bark. Who ate the potato flower? Dingo is bringing us some history 101 here. Apparently, people thought that eating the potato flower was a good idea. I'm not sure, but I feel like everything except for the potato is just plain poison. I could be wrong. But like, it's potato flower. Why would you eat the flower when you could just eat the potato? It's so weird. I'll definitely like remember to add in some very poisonous flowers and plants. It looked really pretty but it killed, and then we realized, oh yeah, potatoes. Yeah, cause like ripe, I think like unripe potatoes are like very bad for you as well. They're poison to dog, I know that much. But and I know the green parts are really bad to eat. Let's see here, go. Leaves. Remember to always zoom out. Have a little look-see and see how bad it looks. If it doesn't look too bad, then you know you just continue. yeah, so Toriko. Toriko's a fun food anime, which is very nice. And like, even though like there's a huge beefy guy as one of the main characters, it doesn't actually like have a lot of like pushing the main agenda that like guys have to be big and beefy, because the other main character is this teeny tiny guy who's also a chef, and he cries a bunch, and Toriko cries a bunch. That's the other main character. They just cry a bunch, and it's wonderful, and no one ever makes fun of them, and it's just so lovely because it's such a darn cliche herring. Stop crying. And it's like, oh my god. So it's like, it's such a nice breath of fresh air to hear characters just go like, oh, it's like, just, you know, either just ignore it because it's just crying and it's just someone showing emotion, and that's like perfectly normal in their world, or it's also like you know, it's perfectly fine. No one's gonna like, you know, judge the main characters for crying a bit, just having a little bit of a eye leakage right there, which is nice. I'm sure a lot of like some people are gonna be like, oh, Toriko's so bad, go watch that other food anime instead, and I'll be like, no, because I don't care. I'm entitled to think that this other anime is better. Just kind of like when I was watching Tiger and Bunny, and then everyone else was like geeking out over Boku no Hero Academia, and when I was just going like, well, it kind of feels like it's a sequel, really. I mean, this is just what happened when the rest of the world went, oh, superheroes are cool, we're also gonna have them on TV and have them go to school and stuff. Yeah, that's a great idea. So basically what, and give them sponsors and stuff. It's basically what Tiger and Bunny did. And I'm not even sure if they were like the first, because in anime it's very hard to say, oh, we were the first, because there's so many obscure stuff that's being made and stuff. Don't worry, guys. I'm totally not using a lot of time on this tree. I just really don't want to have it be like looking very boring. There we go. That looks better. There we go. A little bit of difference, a little bit of dark, a little bit of light. Ah! I'm so glad. Kabuto said that Dingo, again, Dingo has good taste and is good at recommending animes a lot of the time, and of course made Kabuto watch Toriko, which is happy, makes me happy. Let's see here. Okay, so I have a lot of different greens, but they're like not too similar, and also I have like these greens, which are just basically, hey guys, I'm here too. Okay, that one can't really like help it. There we go. This is my way of cheating shadows, by the way. Because it hints that there is grass there, but like you don't have to draw all the grass. You just like draw a little bit on the shadows, and then let that like illusion do the rest of the work. Bushes be blushing. Oh my gosh. You know, I gotta do it now. And then I can't. Let's see here. I think I should probably just have this light shimmer effect, and if I remember correctly, we do that with do a little bit of white and a little bit of yellow. There we go. And on this thing, we just I only make people I like watch the weird shit I like. Well, that just shows that you have like requirements. I don't know English today. Sorry guys, I don't remember my English. I forgot it. I plain old forgot it. Let's see here. Let's see here. Go. Start to shape up this little wallpaper of mine. And I want to do that effect here too. And though this is on the wrong layer. Excuse me for a second. Thank you very much, Dingo. That's very kind of you to say. Let's see here. Okay, I'm on the right layer now. It's giving the illusion of grass, really. Really, that's all we need. Thank you everyone for thinking it looks very nice. I also think it looks very nice, so hey, our opinion has officially become popular. Let's see, I'm not super happy with how Manos turned out, but let's be honest here. No one's gonna look as good as Luminosity, so let's just agree that that's just not gonna happen. Let's see here, now we can have, what's this thing? What's this thing? Okay, that's that thing. Okay, so I'm gonna work on the windows a little bit because these look as rigid and strict as I don't know what. It is a very unfair competition, Dingo, I agree. It's nigh impossible to like compare or be compared to Luminosity because she is adorable and a little cinnamon bun and she does absolutely nothing. What's this? Why is this here? What does this do? I don't care. I'm gonna like overlap this. Let's see here. Are all of these like longer on that side? Well, you know what? You know what they say. Bye. I don't know what they say. I do know that I don't want that thing. There we go. Let's see here. What's going on? There we go. Let's see here. Yes, excellent idea. There we go. Hey, let's talk about that movie we watched yesterday. We watched Avril and the Magical and or Fake Kingdom? Was it? but it's like time to make dudes look this easy. A Real and an Extraordinary World, says Dingo, a French movie. We rented it on YouTube and we watched it yesterday, and it was amazing, and I love it a lot. It had a very comic book feel, art style to it, which was very cool because I love me some comic book art style, like very like the European art style for comics. That's like an aesthetic that I really like, or style. I don't know which one is more appropriate to say, but I do know that I like it a lot because it just feels I don't know, it just I guess it maybe like reminds me of childhood, reading a lot of comics at the local library, and the only thing they had was like Danish, French, Belgium, Tintin. Tintin is in its own world. Back when I was young, we had no manga and no DC comics at the libraries. We had educational comics. I learned about why names were so important and stuff, and why marriage was so important through comics. I also learned about dinosaurs, but that's another story. Yes, Dingo says that, and I very much agree, but I like want to read it out loud. Oh, there's people in the, hey! I see Linny and Nova and Vitalis. Thank you so much, Novakin. It's awesome. Novakin. 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 Do 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 do. Yes, Arideh was a very, very nice movie. It had great pacing and absolutely fantastic characters. I liked all the characters, even the bad guys. Actually, like a lot of time, people really like the bad guys. This one also had cool bad guys. Had a little bit of like a weak villain motive, one of the bad guys, but you know, that's fine. I can live with that. But I had like 5 favorite characters in that movie. Holy poop, that was a lot. How is the YouTube chat doing? Are you still there, or did I like, you know, look away and you all popped and now you're all gone? Are you still there? Gonna give you a little seckie to gather yourself, compose thyself. Let's see here. It was just a really fun movie, and I really recommend, if anyone has time and a couple of extra bucks, please go watch it. Go rent it on YouTube or something. I haven't seen it any other place. And yes, Darwin is top character. I'm not gonna say anything else just in case, you know, someone wants to watch it. It's a lot of fun. It's a wheelbarrow of fun, and it would be a lot of fun to see how people felt about it. Let's see here. I don't know what I'm doing right now. That's fine. Let's see here. Oh, now I have the Skyrim theme song stuck in my head because of Noakin Galaxy popped by and said hi. I think the YouTube chat is either just chilling and doing stuff on their own, or they're just, you know, being groovy somewhere else, which is also cool. I mean, one of them even has like sunglasses in their emoji. How chill is that? It's like the most dusted chillest of chill. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. This is why I start out with some straight lines sometimes, because straight lines and me, we're not always friends. I wish we were, but let's just be honest, we're not friends. But then again, I'm trying to make it look more unstraight, I guess, like more wobbly by doing this. But I wanted a guideline. A guideline! Let's see here. Yeah, I need to do that on the other side. But first, I'm gonna do it on this side just to be done with the corners of the room. go, and then we go back and we color pick this, and then we can go and see here. Ah, so nice and chill today. Is everyone having a nice Tuesday so far? I'm guessing Copra is off drawing, so I don't want to interrupt that. It's very nice to work on your own projects. It's nice to also like have someone in the background, you know, like talking to you while you do your projects, you know. Maybe they could like stop for a second and be like, hey, remember to save, because I should remember to save. If I could do voices, I'd totally like imitate Toriel's voice and just go like, my child, have some butterscotch pie with cinnamon. I know you said you didn't like cinnamon, but come on, are you really going to deny me, your goat mom? Actually, I bet she had like a very like, imagine Toriel with a bombastic, dark voice like, huh, hello my child. Oh, I can't do that. Oh wow, that's interesting. I just love when my brushes do that straight after stuff. Let's see here. So, da 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 da. This song is so wet, it's filling me up all with a cry. Da 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 da. But yeah, we're talking about projects. It can be easy to like, you know, ignore your projects, and sometimes it's just nice to have a stream in the background and listen to someone else do something to like, you know, like remember that like, oh yeah, I was working on that thing. I can like work on it now. I do that a lot when I watch other people, especially like one of my friends, Patty. Dingo is feeling a little tired, and I can sympathize. It is Tuesday. You just survived Monday. And tomorrow comes Wednesday, which for the Americans is the middle of the week apparently, but for us, Thursday is the middle of the week, so I heard that and I was like, what? I had no idea. If I ever did like Undertale dubs, I'd probably give everyone the Texan accent. Haha! 'Tis me, the Grey Papyrus! Ha! Nya! Nobody would agree with me, which is fine, because I'm saying it for jokes. Let's see here. Here we go. Just shave a little bit off there. There we go. Okay, now to do this part. Oh wow, just everything. Even like this stuff. Can you be more specific? Oh, how about if I make a strict color difference? Well, at least I got this thing. There. 'Tis I, the darn tootin' Grey Papyrus. Yeah. Trusting it to come up with very good like quotes for stuff. Let's see here. Now I want that actually to be a little bit darker and a little bit more blue. Let's see here. Let's see here. I think I already like asked that Sakura, oh, not Sakura, Sarakoa question to Dingo, and I don't know. about anyone else really. Let's see here. Whee! Look, mommy, I'm drawing within the lines. And be like, well, you're also like cheating. Imagine like a mother looking at his child and going like, you cheated. You cheated on how to keep your colors within the within the line art. How dare you, child? I disown you. I'm gonna have this look a little bit deep actually because I want this to be a little bit outwards. There we go. Aww. Dingo says that he'd have an orange and yellow or purple fur and fluffy. Aww, that's adorable. Don't joke about that, Callie. I've been disowned from 7 families because of my inability to color within the lines as Dingo. Dingo, my sympathies for you, but you can color within the lines, don't you lie to me. I've seen you do it. I have art. Ah, you have your art on my wall. It was expensive. Not really. Actually, it cost me my pride. Just kidding, it didn't cost me anything. Because you generously gave it to me, because you're a doll that way. Let's see here. Let's see. There we go. Up here. I need to also like make sure it's hanging out over here. What am I on earth am I doing with that? There we go. See, that doesn't look too bad. Let's color inside this crate, which I can't because I was dumb, but I can invert this and then color inside it anyway. I'll use a little darker than this. Oh, I'll do fused this. Sorry, shading crate or grate. Let's see here. In our way, says Capri, you'll get kicked from your family if you can't color within the line, he's guessing. And hey, good job! I think that's like the sloppiest way I've ever seen anyone eat a hamburger before. Wait, you've been disowned from 7 families? Oh, this 7th family is keeping you. Okay, okay, Dingo. That's a really nicely colored panel or page. Good job, Cupra. Looks very nice. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Cali approval of seal of approval. Not that you need it. That's very nice. I like it. It's very spooky. I forgot the color on the other. There it is. Now this thing gets to be colored on this side. Go. Cupra says he needs all the approval he can get. Well, Cupra, here you go. Go thunk. Here's a sack of approval. Big old sack of approvals. Alright, totally forgot to color these guys. Let's see here. And color this stuff. And I know exactly what you want me to fail at, mister, so... Not you guys. I'm talking to the thing that I did here. Let's see here. There we go. Much better. Get this one. Go. Let's see here. Let's see. Kinda wanna do these fall onto here, but I also don't wanna do too much. I can make them a little shiny, I guess. Let's see here. Normal, I need it to be luminosity. I need it to be maybe not white. Oh yeah, I can do the overlay one with white maybe. Yeah, there we go. Let's see here. I just do this one. YouTube is giving Dingo some strange recommendations. Sure. Let's see. Then I'm gonna do a little bit on the trees here. having like a type of tree that just has a ton of stuff on it. Here, a little bit on the side. Go. R. And I think I'm going to call this finished now. Wait, no, wait. I'm just gonna do a little bit here. Not directly on that maybe. And this one already has it. Yep. There you go. See. And then it's just putting the finishing touches, which is, of course, adding my signature. I am like the best one at drawing my own signature. Haven't you heard? 18 goes inside of the bay, and then that. Then we just whee! We hide it somewhere over by Manos here. Manos, darling. And we just lower the opacity. We fail at zooming in, and then we try to zoom in again. Just make it nice and like that, so it can be seen, but it's not like super obscure and it's not easily like removed. Although, you know, if you really want to remove it, some jackass probably could. Let's see here. Thank you, Dingo. Dingo says it's a real good wallpaper. It says that I did a good job. I am as proud as this bird right now that's flying. It's like, heck yeah! But yes, we managed to stuff some lore into this picture. We have some animals from the world, we got some plants, some flora from this world, we got the Isbear, got such dainty little hoofsies. See here. And that makes me happy. Thank you, Capra, you're very kind. And since I have 30 minutes, I'm gonna try and see if I can do the other Manos wallpaper, the one for desktop. But I am gonna have to go BRB a little second, sorry. Drank a lot of water. So, BRB. And I am back, and this thing is finished saving, so I can now save it as finished. It is a desktop, saving it as a PNG. Because I spent a lot of work on this, so of course I'm gonna save it as a PNG. I gotta like darken the edges a little bit, I guess, the corners. But no, I don't wanna. So I'm not gonna. Okay, now I'm just morbidly curious. So it's warm. It's a warm thingy, so I'm gonna put some warm colors up. I'm gonna use this and then just use this one. Oh wow, that's amazing. Let's see here. Just fade it down. Actually, some people just like go. There, it's warm now. Woo! Now it's gaseous. I laugh at my own jokes. Okay, just gonna have the corners just be a little bit warm. There we go. Here we are. And now this is a very big file, so I'm just gonna close it for now. No, I don't want to save any more of what I did. This is the reference that we have to work with in order to make this dude. Let's see here, 1920 times 1080, 600 DPI. Flip it. Now it's supposed to be desktop on a phone paper. Let's see here. Now, let's see here. I have a sketch somewhere of Manos. See, there we go. See, one of these is not him, of course. We have a ton of the others. No, actually, this is him. Because, yeah, here's Sega, here's Bonzo, here's Cool, here's Nana, here's Future, and that is Manos. Let's see here. I'm just gonna make that small as well. I see this one decided to jump off. Be like, no, I don't want it anymore. I don't feel adequate enough. Let's see here. Now normally I do the avatars hanging out in the sky somewhere because clouds are very easy for me to just make. So, meh. But Manos wouldn't hang out in the clouds as much as the other ones would. He's very sociable, so he might just, you know, I kind of want to draw him with a more of a landscape sort of background. So I might go for that. Dingo's about to say something, and I will wait. But first I will actually like draw him. Let's see here. So, yeah. Dingo says that he can't wait for Overwatch Hero 27 to be Bridget. And he'll have to call him Brigitte or wait, no, wait. I think I'm reading this wrong. It's Brigitte, and oh yeah, we gotta call her Bridget. It's like, she's Swedish. If there's any Swedes in the chat or in the comments, please let us know. Is Bridget with the B, with the D I mean, is that more common in Sweden than the Birgitte one? Because well, to us it kind of sounds like Birgitte is more correct. See, I kind of want there to be a horizontal line here, and I want it to be kind of like a mountain, like Mina's mountain over here. And just gonna use some stuff that I learned while watching some speed paints. Watch speed paints if you can, or like watch people's tutorials, because sometimes it's really helpful to watch them. So if you can, please take the time, watch some speed paints if you're interested in learning, of course. I learned this background thing from someone else. Usually I did the amateur background that they showed us, and then I was like, whoopsie doopsie, well, you know what, I am completely guilty of that. So it just looks, Dingo says, it just looks like Overwatch messed up the spelling on Birgitte rather than a Swedish version of Bridget. Brigitte, what a name. Reinhardt, I'm personally blaming you. Yeah. Reinhardt, this is all your fault, even though I have no idea. Let's see here. Poses. Most supposes. Let's see here. Could look at this in the meantime. Kind of like flowers. Front. Oh my gosh! Dingo says that according to new information, Torbjorn let Reinhardt name his firstborn. Reinhardt. So technically it might be a German version of Birgitte? I don't know. Just sounds even more strange. This just gives me more questions than answers. Took a little sippy without muting my mic. Ooh, I'm so frisky. Or whatever it's called. Let's see here. No. Let's see here. You'd hang out with like a ton of animals if you could. This needs to be more exaggerated. You know what? I don't want it English today. I just give up. From now on, this stream is in Norwegian only. So the learning. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna torture anyone. Let's see here. See. What, Capri? You don't speak the language of Thor? Or Thor, as we call him here? Let's see here. Oh, I don't want to freaking like screw that poor mountain that I took the bother of like, you know, crafting. This guy is so down to earth. He just hangs out on Earth with all his little animal friends. Yeah, let's draw some animals that they don't have here. There we go. I'm just reaching into my Popo arsenal. Yeah, sure, these are animals, right, Callie? I don't know, man. I'm just making them up. Ah, yes. Manus is totally a Disney princess. 2K18. Newest movie. Go watch it in cinemas now. It's gonna be on someday. This summer. Has to be in this. Actually, no, it's in the spring in that case. Before they get before they get the Ain't Even Hero 27, which would be kind of cool. Honestly, this is Dingo writing. Dingo continues saying, throwing us for a loop, giving us a new character and shit. Also, like every single character added into Overwatch except Doomfist has been female, so it's feeling a little skewed now. Yeah, they could do with a couple of new dudes now because we've been getting Ana and Sombra and Moira. A lot of A ending names actually now that I think about it. So yeah, it would be cool to get like a dude this time. That would be cool. I wonder what they would like, what his gimmick would be. I'm still crying over Iris. Nothing will be as good as Iris for me, so I'm okay with anything apparently. Let's see here. It's not even a Disney. It's not only is Minos a Disney princess, he is also a little mermaid apparently. I don't know exactly how to like angle this genie tail of his, but whatever. Orange, and then orange, and then tail. Nope. maybe all the like they noticed a pattern that like people like better to get the lady characters more than they like the dude characters. I have no idea. I have no statistics at all, so please do not take my word for that. Let's see here. Just gonna hide that a little bit. No. Let's see. Lower these two a little bit. And then we can start cleaning up the sketch, or actually sketching. I'm just gonna let Dingo talk for a while. Let's see here. While I actually focus on drawing. Let's see here. I need you, Minos, to actually like show me your face. Okay, so you have give you a very square jaw. Go. Hi. I mean, like, I feel like it would be mean if I didn't, like, you know, let you at least finish what you were talking about. Because you actually, like, pay attention to this kind of information and I don't. And I'm sure Cupta is, like, you know, vocal enough that, like, if he's not interested, he'll tell you. Me, on the other hand, I'm kind of, like, you know, curious about who Soldiers 27, it's not Soldier, jeez. Who, Hero 27 is gonna be. I'm very curious, even though I don't play the game, because Jeff hates me. He confirmed this in a Twitter, by the way. In a Twitter. Oh my god, this guy has Toriko shoulders. I don't care if he does. Let's see here. Go. If you guys, Kapta says, if you guys just want to talk about the stuff you like, just talk about it. All I'm doing is naming my layers, dumb shit. Okay. Dingo says, if we're getting a new defense hero, he is hoping that we get a new defense hero, honestly. That's the only class that hasn't gotten a new hero. We're getting a sneak peek on what their weapon is gonna be though. Oh, we've gotten a sneak peek. May I see the sneak peek, or do I just have to like Google that later on? I'm so sad that Todika cut his hair. I'm still sad. Still sad about the mullet. I grieve the mullet. New sneak peek, actually. I'm gonna smack Jeff if we're getting Jetpack Cat. Dingo, what on earth are you talking about now? Dingo's yelling and ranting about sneak peeks and Jeff and Jetpack Cat. What on earth? Jetpack Cat? See, 2 days ago we got this, which is pretty interesting. Ooh, let me look at that. See. Well, I understand why the idea was Birgitte, because it kind of looks like it says Schlager, which sounds like it could be Titanlegering. I think, what is this? This is not Swedish. This looks more Norwegian actually. What the hell? Excuse me, dear viewers. I need to look at this. Okay, so it's written centimeters, segment, titanlegering, titanstav, gummiblad. Okay, okay, there's some Swedish. Försänkt skruv, högmeter, regensbult. Okay, there's the Swedish. Okay, sorry, it's just that like, unless I see the A's or there's like some U's in there, it's kind of hard to like tell something is Swedish or Norwegian in some places. It would have been hilarious if we actually got like a Norwegian hero, a defense hero that's Norwegian. That would have been funny. Also, I drew your jetpack cat. Today we got this, which looks like schematics for a Reinhardt shield and more cat stuff. That the cat could honestly just be a person who we know from comics or movies who owns a cat, maybe. Now, I'm not gonna say that, like, you know, some people are just better at handwriting. They say that, like, some people say, oh yeah, there's like a tail cap with like a jet motor there. I still wouldn't put too much into it, because that seems strange that they would suddenly introduce a feline hero, or like an animal hero, when they don't. They have animal themed heroes, but they don't. It doesn't feel like they have a lot. I'm just gonna delete this thing. A lot of actual like actual animals. Do they have? Yeah, but for instance, a super smart gorilla who like has like a ton of lore, they'd have to like win me over with lore in order to like make a cat work, because cats are small and very squishy. Gorillas are big, and like, you know, of course he's wearing armor, and I'm not saying it's completely impossible, but I'm just saying. I mean, a minute ago you seemed a little. You didn't seem very receptive to the idea, but now you're suddenly defending it. No, you're not defending. I'm sorry. I'm joking. But yeah, we could strap on a cat, but like, you know, unless I don't know, a cat doesn't feel like a good defense hero, to be honest. I mean, it'd have to have a mech. Oh, okay, so jetpack cat is like a meme. Well, that's probably like, you know, but I feel like this is definitely someone who is connected to Reinhardt. Yeah, that's the feline tail with the jetpack that I thought you were talking about before. It could be Birgitte. It could also be some other heroes, like relative. I don't know, it's obviously a mechanic, someone who's like working on stuff. Birgitte is a mechanic. It's written in Swedish. Birgitte is Swedish. It's kind of hard, like, you know, it's like, you know. It's kind of hard to, like, you know, fight this one. I'm not actually fighting it, but it's hard to like say that it's not, when there's like, I feel like there's like a lot of things, unless they're really, really. And look at that, are they freaking with, what, did this just, am I looking too deep into the jetpack cat? No, that's probably just a joke, yes? I mean, I really think so. That looks squishy and not like a tank. It looks like a joke image. I don't think they would make a cat, cause wouldn't it? I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's very hard to tell. It's very, very hard to tell. But it's fun to speculate. It does. A lot of the signs point towards Birgitte, though. big cat could probably work as Koptra, like a tiger or something. And yeah, you wouldn't be wrong. I mean, I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing, walking around on those. What do you call? Oh, hooves. Clopping around. They don't. They. Oh yeah, swimming around. You don't get that far. Legs or hooves are required for step dancing and prancing. Rolling around on the. What's the word again? Oh yeah, floor. Like a big cat. Off topic, I really like this dialogue. Something, something, something. I would like that dialogue a lot more after you filled in that speech bubble there, buddy. Up where they walk, up where they run, where they spend all day in the sun. I don't know, for some reason I'm just so used to Winston, I don't even like think of him as a gorilla anymore. And I don't know like how much other experimentations they did on animals. But Gita would be a pretty cool voice addition. This Dingo would be a lot of fun new voice lines where we'd have 2 more characters with parent-child relations, but probably a better one than Fada and Anna. That'd be nice. Yeah, because like they know each other so much. They are like, I think they travel together a little bit, and freaking heck, like, you know, and Anna would probably, not Anna, but Birgitta would probably get like lines with also with the Reinhardt. That would be cool. I'm very sorry if this ends up to be a spoiler stream for Overwatch's newest hero. So sorry, but I also don't care. So belay that apology. If you don't like it, you can leave a comment down below, or dislike the movie, dislike the video. I misread that Dingo, as Reinhardt is best goat father. I've been watching way too much Undertale. Well, isn't Asper like the only goat father, to be honest? Like, how many others do we actually have to choose from on that topic? I don't think we have a lot of goat dads to actually choose from. Yeah, it's not hard to be best when you're the only one in the category. Looking at England when they like made up rules. I'm fairly certain England was the country. Maybe it wasn't actually, but I'm pretty sure like I wouldn't be surprised if England was the country that said the rule that like everyone has to sing in their own native language because they knew that like theirs was English, the most relatable of the European languages, like because everyone else had English in school. Wouldn't surprise me. See, can this head be a little bit smaller? Does it look okay when I make it small? Or does it look completely dumb? Yeah, it looks okay. Here we are. Don't know. Copta says I have no other panels to distract myself with. I gotta do this one. Well, are you adding more details or are you just line arting that, Copta? Are you adding details as well? I mean, it might be a little hard to like add details on the darker parts because you're using such a dark color. You might want to like, add some lighter color just so you can see your own line art at some places here. But you know what? You're eventually gonna have to do it. Everyone's gonna have to do backgrounds at some point unless they're like not drawing. I think even Dingo's done background stuff at one point. There we go. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that in VIP. Gonna find the Manus one so that I can just use that one. There we go. Remember Manus phone. Sigh. There. And now I am going to say thank you very much for hanging out. Dingo, you have indeed done backgrounder. Bakgrunder! Ooh! But thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Thank you to everyone. Ever. Thank you to you for clicking on this video and giving it a little looky-see. And I hope that you all have a wonderful Tuesday evening or Tuesday morning, depending on where you are in the world. And I'll be back probably on Thursday, normal time, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. I'll see you around then. Bye bye.